I live near the ocean and I listen to what's going on around me. I believe we have a problem with the way we're treating our environment. I do care about what we humans are doing to our land and water and what this will mean for our kids and future generations. I run a business, a large-scale fishing business, and I'm concerned by how our company has been contributing to the problem. And my big dilemma is, what can I do about it? I'm David Carter, CEO of Austral Fisheries, a Perth-based fishing company. So as a business, we will burn 8 million litres of diesel fuel per year. And I just had the view that that was incompatible with all of our other sustainability commitments. Critical part of the thinking for me personally came about after a trip to the Antarctic, watching the receding glaciers, and it kind of triggered a whole series of conversations. I pretty much spent a full year talking to everybody. I started as a deckhand on a prawn trawler in 1978. It's just never been any other choice for me. I had a natural interest in things marines. I figured a crack at the fishing industry would be worthwhile. You know, we're borrowing the planet from our children. On my watch, my generation has really done a pretty good job of buggering things up. We had an opportunity to not just wring our hands and suck our teeth about it, but to actually do something. I was therefore really grateful that our board agreed to make the commitment. So we were ready to launch. Over the years, Austral Fisheries have done some amazing things, but today I believe our best just got better.
As the world warms, things are changing.
For each and every ton of carbon dioxide our fishing activity puts into the atmosphere, we'll take out at least the same amount. Our hope is that our initiative will very soon inspire others to reduce fossil fuel use, offset carbon emissions, and ultimately keep seafood stocks sustainable.
Julie Bishop's involvement was really critical to us. Her influence in government meant she was a key mover and she got what we were on about.
Today, I can confirm that Austral Fisheries is the first fishery in Australia to be certified under the Australian Government's carbon neutral program.
Today's event is fantastic because it showcased what business can do.
I get an opportunity to live and work in my grandmother's country, so that's fantastic for me.
Now that we're out and declared, loud and proud, the ripples in the pond will send us all sorts of opportunity. I was nervous as hell that day. Oh my God. So I was feeling the pressure. We knew we had a lot at stake. We weren't quite sure how it would be received amongst our peers. Would people think we were crazy? All that stuff was going through my mind.
I met David Carter really via word of mouth. David's really ahead of his time. He's the most authentic leader I've met. Austral Fisheries have calculated how many carbon emissions in their normal business activities for the calendar year. We also calculate what our trees are sucking or reducing out of the atmosphere. So whatever number that Austral Fisheries have emitted to the atmosphere, our trees are sucking back out of the atmosphere.
Once we'd launched the project, the next step was to engage the whole team. And I thought, what better way to make it real than to take the whole team on a tree planting expedition?
I'd like to welcome you to country, a bit of a smoking. We've got some sandalwood. We'd just like everybody to filter through. This part of the world is that it's in my father's traditional country, Widi people. We're from the region, my ancestral homelands, if you like. That's my connection. connection to country. I think that we're only a speck in the ocean when it comes to, well, the planet. I think that we've probably set a good example for the rest of the world.
Staff from across the business put their hands up for the trip. We had guys from accounting, sales, marketing, safety, operations, all volunteered to come along. This was valuable in building understanding and pride in the initiative and realising that it takes teamwork to make a difference. They can sit in their offices in Perth and listen to me rabbiting on about the project, but this trip made it real. I know that I run the risk of being seen as a zealot, always talking about reducing and offsetting carbon emissions. But once we got out here, I could see that change. They really got to understand what we're doing. And to see the scale of this, already 10,000 hectares and more to come. I make no apology for wanting to make a profit and benefit shareholders, but I also make no apology for wanting to protect the planet. I'm also starting to find that I'm taking these ideas and identities into my personal life. I was timid before about talking about climate change, but now I'm ready to speak up. My colours are nailed to the mast. Being carbon neutral is now part of my identity, and I'm proud of that.